Hello ladies and welcome to another weekly prep of a working mom. In today's video I have lots and lots of motivation for you guys. There is going to be a lot of cleaning and a lot of organization happening in this video. We will be cleaning the main floor, we will be doing all kinds of tasks to include washing the window and a little bit of ironing. And I am also reorganizing my pantry with some new organization bins. So get ready to get motivated to tackle your own weekly prep. And I'm starting off with showing you just a little haul from Carter's for my kids. It was mainly for my son. I just needed to get him some summertime pajamas, and they also had some clearance items like this long sleeve dress shirt, and there was a dress I got for my daughter. So they had some sales going on, so I grabbed a few things for the fall for her. But the main reason I went to shop there is because I needed some t-shirts for him for the summertime. And I find it that it's always exciting to get new clothes, whether it's for me or for my kids, and kind of put them in the closet and get ready to actually wear them. But this part right here, where I had to go through all the clothes one by one, cut out the price tags and cut out the tags inside the clothes, I swear it takes forever every single time. And both of my kids despise having any sort of tags, so I have to make sure I get all of them out. And I like to do it before I throw them in the laundry, but it's just one of those tasks that I'm just never looking forward to.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken?
And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two. And on my channel, I do a lot of videos about house and time management, specifically as a working mom. So you're gonna see a lot of cleaning, organization, preparation for week ahead, because for working moms, weekends are where we are cranking up basically everything that needs to be done for the week. And also a lot of videos about things like, Weekend Alive, where I kind of show you how I tackle time and how I tackle responsibilities in my household. So if you are not yet subscribed, make sure that you do that down below. I would love to have you as part of our little community. So my weekly prep videos, I typically film them at least in 2 days. It's usually Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes it's Friday, Saturday. Sometimes it's all those 3 days. Because besides cleaning and organizing, I like to also spend time with my family. So it kind of depends what we have happening. So I believe on this particular weekend, I did Friday and Saturday. So I work full-time, but I do have every other Friday off. So I work 9-hour days. That allows me to have that Friday off. So whenever I do have that Friday day off, I basically use it up to get ahead with all my cleaning and organizing and stuff like that. So on Friday, I was tackling all the cleaning, and Saturday was the day when I was organizing. So coming up, you're gonna see a lot of organization of my pantry. I got a lot of new bins to kind of get me ready for the upcoming school year, so my kids can be more and more independent and getting things out of the pantry by themselves.
How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay, unlike my friends.
And if you caught it, yes, I just cleaned that table, but my daughter did not realize somehow that I was doing that right in front of her, and she was watching a show, and she really wanted to help with that coffee table, so she was doing it again. So that table, yes, it did get cleaned twice.
Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a
And as you can see, I have a lot of furniture that's made out of glass, and it is not something that I enjoy cleaning, or I should say, it's something that just gets dusty so often that as we are thinking about remodeling the living room, I am definitely looking for pieces that are much easier to clean and they don't show dust as easy as the things that we have right now. So if you have any recommendations of the stores or the type of furniture that you have that is meeting those criteria, make sure you let me know down below.
fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now
One of the things that was on my to-do list for a while is cleaning that window that I have. So this is the window above my sink, and as you can see to the playroom and then also to the outside of the backyard. And it just gets dirty because I wash dishes over there, we cook. And I'm also thinking about what I want to put on that window. We have like few little items, but I want it to look nicer. I was thinking about like a window treatment, but then that kind of defies the whole purpose of me being able to see what the kids are doing outside. So I'm thinking about either like little house plants or even like little herbs on that window. I think that would look good, and have been wanting to have like a little herb garden for a while, especially like during winter months. So it's definitely something I'm considering right now.
we were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
And since I was already in the kitchen cleaning that window, I decided that we're gonna finish up in the kitchen. I always like to have my kitchen clean. I typically start with the kitchen, but because for some reason, I was doing the living room first. I can't remember why. But I do like to have my kitchen clean. I feel like if the kitchen is clean, everything else looks much cleaner. So it was just the typical weekly things, cleaning the sink, the countertops, wiping off all the appliances, just a regular things that we do on a weekly basis. And probably some of you are doing it on a daily basis. For me, it's definitely more on a weekly basis.
A few years later, I have started thinking if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking. We're like one, and without you, I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
Another thing that I am looking for is, and this is why I'm laughing because as I am cleaning and organizing, I always keep on thinking about ways that I can improve things, the way I'm doing them or the way I organize things. And every time I wash the sink, because it's like square and it has like really deep corners, it's very hard to clean those corners. I've tried with a toothbrush before and it did an okay job, but there's always like, it seems like it's taking one forever, and two, it's just not doing an excellent job. So I'm looking for something to be able to clean those corners a little better. I think I have seen like an electric toothbrush for cleaning. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best kind of a gadget for me to be able to really get into those corners. So when I look at them, I don't see dirt. I don't think it picks up on the camera, but believe me, it's just not as clean as I like it to be.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you show me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places. but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing payment on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la. I'm just fine 'cause I got you. Rain guiding my way before, pouring like a waterfall. I've cried a million tears and more to find out where I belong.
And as I was cleaning my counters, I keep reminding myself that I have to get in a better habit of wiping down my counters with this specific product. That is Methods, I think it's called a countertop cleaner or a granite cleaner, and it smells so amazing, and it really makes those countertops shine a bit more. So I just need to get in a better habit of doing that on a daily basis because it really makes a lot of difference of how my kitchen looks like. And the next thing on the to-do list was to vacuum, and I was vacuuming the crate of our puppy. She is the first dog that we have ever had that actually we have a crate for. She's a bigger dog. We always had small ones, so it was never a problem. But because she's a bit bigger, I feel like she just needs that rest for herself sometimes throughout the day when we are working and she just doesn't know what to do with herself. We have noticed that she really likes to go in there and just, take a nap or, just eat a snack, things like that. So it gets pretty messy.
Doors open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
And typically when I mop the floor, my daughter likes to help me. And this day her help lasted for about 2 minutes. She was just making some, I don't even know, different passageways with the wet mop, and she got bored pretty quickly. But this is definitely something my kids enjoy helping with. I think they just like to see the floors getting wet. That part somehow excites them. So let me know, what is the one chore that your kids actually enjoy doing, if you have one like that.
Doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back. Keep on going and relax tonight.
And ironing is definitely not something I do on a weekly basis. I rarely do any ironing. There are just some clothes either that just need it, or in this case, for some reason, there were a few of them that just came out of the dryer really wrinkled. I don't know if it was because it didn't dry them well enough or whatever that case might have been. Or, sometimes you also leave the clothes in a dryer for way too long or in a hamper. So whatever that reason was, but I needed to iron a few things. And to be honest, I really enjoy ironing. It is something that I have been doing as a kid a lot when we lived in Poland and we didn't have any dryers. So the clothes basically had to air dry, and because of that, they were always wrinkly. So I used to do it a lot when I was younger. And I don't know, it's just one of those things I don't do often, but when I do it, I really enjoy it. So let me know in the comments if ironing is also a chore that you enjoy doing.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down.
And now I was just getting us ready to go to a swimming pool. I actually we either went to the swimming pool the day before or the kids had swimming lessons. I can't remember but one of them. So the clothes were washed, or the towels and their different bathrobes for the swimming pool. So we're just getting organized so we can enjoy our time. And as you can see, this is all I have. I like to prepare for things like that. So I have like one bag for each of us. I have drinks. Each of those bags basically is for our clothes we're gonna change into, and then for the wet swimming suits, I have some toys, goggles, not a lot of stuff, but I like to be a bit organized so it goes smoother once we are ready to go home, because then everybody's tired and probably hungry. So it just makes a huge difference for me when I have things organized.
Put your body on the kitchen table and move the dishes to the side. Yeah, girl, you always tend to drive me crazy, looking at me with those eyes. Yeah, but some.
And now finally for the fun part, which was to organize my pantry. I also got this container for the eggs. So I wanted to make sure I put the eggs from its original container. And the reason I got it is because the container I usually get my eggs in is from Costco, and it's a plastic one. And every time I open it, it is ridiculously loud. And if my dogs are sitting next to me, or if my kids sometimes are napping when I'm doing my breakfast or finishing up their, night sleep, it always wakes them up. So that's one of the reasons why I got it. Plus, it looks really nice and it fits nicely into the refrigerator.
Baby, I still wear the shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the times when I was down and you were there to save me, telling me that I'll be fine. Put some music.
So this is how my pantry looks like. It's not like it's very disorganized. I did a whole organization a few months ago. But I have just noticed that there's still compilation of different things in the bins. So today I'm just doing the bottom portion of it. And in the next couple of videos, I think I'm going to be doing the upper portion. So I just wanted to see what I can utilize the containers for. So like I said at the beginning of the video, so my kids are more self-sufficient. Anytime they want a snack, that it's easy for them to grab it. They don't have to ask me. So you're gonna see in a little bit, I put like all their snacks, their chips, all things like that. If they are in a bag, they have to, open it up. They have to get it, and my daughter has a hard time closing the bag. Another problem that I have is that the bags kind of get lost in a bin and they keep on opening new ones. And then I have to throw it away because then the old one already got stale. So just lots of things like that I have noticed this past school year. So I wanted to kind of figure out the best way for me to get more organized. So again, they can do more things on their own. And I'm going to link those containers down below. I got like a variety package from Amazon, and they are really good. There is a lot of great reviews for them, and I love them so much that a week after that, I got another set to organize that upper portion of my pantry.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right Right before you told me, I tried to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted.
So I know I keep on talking about going back to school. We still have about 4 weeks before we go back, but I know summertime is just flying by really, really quickly. And before I know it, it's going to be here. And I know as a working mom, I just need to utilize my weekends to their fullest potential so I don't catch myself at the beginning of the school year not ready for it. So I do little by little each weekend basically. A week ago I got all the supplies. Now I'm organizing the pantry. Another thing that I'm going to be tackling in the upcoming weeks is organizing the playroom. I have some extra furniture that I want to buy. I want to buy like a big table for the kids to be able to do either their homework or for my daughter to do some crafts in there because the table they have is for like little kids. So I know they have definitely outgrown it. I also want to create a little mudroom for there so it's easier for me to kind of take my kids to different activities and organize all their stuff. So again, those are all the things that I have observed during last school year that drove me crazy or that I have noticed that I just need a better system. And then summertime is when I am trying to implement that to get ready for the next school year. So let me know in the comments below if you are doing any of that prep right now, if there are things that you have noticed last school year not working out as well as you thought they should be, and what are you going to do to make it better.
But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
And as you're gonna see in a couple of minutes, when I was trying to organize all those containers, I was going back and forth a lot of times. And then as I finally decided on a final product, a couple of next weeks when I was actually using it, I also rearranged a few things because sometimes things look good when you put them in, but once you are actually starting to use your pantry and take out the containers, then you figure out that there's actually a better arrangement. So I don't know if you do the same thing, but I was definitely going back and forth of how I want things to be organized in there.
The same, like strangers again. Like strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. All we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us.
So this is what I ended up with. On the top, nothing has changed on those first shelves, but the middle ones is where you can see the most changes. So on the left side, this is where I keep like cereal and like sweet treats. On the bottom, on the last shelf, that's where I'm gonna put the lunch boxes. And on the right, those are kind of the savory things. And also on the upper right, I have like breakfast things. So pancake mix, there was I think oatmeal, things of that nature, and lots and lots of boxes to throw away. And the last thing you're gonna see in this video is just me organizing some of our treats for the dog. Now that I was on a kick from organizing the pantry, I just wanted to do this last thing and to basically restock what we have for our dog Kaya. She is still a puppy. We lost our senior dog a few weeks ago, so even though Kaya is a larger breed, there was still a lot of food from the little guy left over. So that's why you see those little cans, but I will be looking out for something bigger for her. She still enjoys it and she's still a puppy, but just different dogs, different breeds have different needs. And I like to stock up on different treats so we have access to it throughout the week. So that is all for this video. I hope you got some motivation to go after your own to-do list and to prep for the week ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Hurts to realize we're parted. And look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Strangers again.